Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hey everybody, it's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews. We are backing up with another video. Today was The Flash. This was the first start of Season 7, because the last couple episodes we had was like the end of Season 6, and they couldn't finish it last year due to COVID, so they finished it this year. But this was the first episode of Season 7, and all I have to say is that this was a great episode. If they keep this momentum of the way this episode was, and that kept me on my toes, and this episode makes me want more, I think this is going to be the start of a great season. I think this could really bring back the Flash that we love, from, season 1, 2, and 3. This was just a great episode all around, especially the way they dressed Barry. It was very, they had him in his, of course, sweater and collared shirt underneath. It was very season 1, season 2, and season 3, he used to wear stuff like that. And I missed that side of Barry, him wearing stuff like that, looking like a nerd, and, him doing the CSI stuff, which, he showed up on crime scenes, doing some CSI stuff. I hope they keep that in here, and just the way Barry's hair was as well. I mean, it's like they really are listening to us as fans, how we liked those things. It's the little things that make the show feel special and make us love the show. So I really appreciate that, especially the way Caitlin was talking. When, I'm happy we got more Caitlin moments, and I'm happy that, she was just, it just, and Cisco was acting the same as how he used to. It was very refreshing to get that feel again, that of why we loved this show in the first place. And, of course, the villain of this episode was Abracadabra, and it was so cool to see him come back, and just his story of why he is doing what he is doing is because in the events of Crisis, since Crisis happened, it took away his future of him having a kid and a wife. So that's his reason for him wanting to destroy Central City, is because, in the way he blames Flash, because of Flash, interfering with and in Crisis to undo everything in a sense. So he blames Flash for that, and that's why he wants to destroy Central City. And just seeing Barry speak from his heart and really try to get to make Abracadabra understand that everybody has lost somebody in Crisis. I lost my best friend. I considered a brother, which he was talking about Oliver, which I loved, and they had that moment, when they were talking and stuff, and they were really, he told Barry what his kid's name was, and told him his actual name, and he says, I don't understand how you're being nice to me when, we become, great foes in the future. And he's like, I'm doing this now, so we won't have to be that in the future. And that's just so awesome that, even though things are set in a way, as Jay Garrick said, nothing is set. Your future isn't set. And little small minor details can change everything. And we've seen that through the seasons of Flash. The smallest inkling of a thing can change the future. So nothing is set in stone. And I really love that. Barry is learning that. I feel like he's finally understanding nothing is set in stone from what the future is. Because, he used to think that things are set in stone and things can't be changed. And even, Jay said, and before in past episodes, nothing is set in stone, you can change anything. Just, you just let it play out, and it doesn't mean it's set in stone. So I really, really love that about, we see Barry growing, and I feel like, this was just by far the best episode that, we got of, since, season, 4 and 5 and 6 of Flash. That's when I really wasn't interested anymore, and I really started zoning out, and I just wasn't liking it anymore, really that much anymore. But I feel like they're fixing those mistakes that we've told them about, that we noticed and we told them, and I feel like they're finally understanding why we love this show, and they're bringing back the key elements that really make us want to keep watching this show each Tuesday. And I really, really appreciate that, everybody that, everybody in the writer's room, the directors, everything, that you guys really took key notes, that the small minor details of, the way Barry's hair looks, the way how he dresses, the way he does his CSI stuff, the way, Cisco and Caitlin act, and that, I feel like, in the past couple of seasons, they really weren't, it didn't feel like the original Team Flash. It felt like they almost, they just weren't, involved as much in a way. I mean, they were, but it feels like they weren't really trying to, like, work as a team as, like, they used to. It felt, like, weirdly out of element in my perspective, of my opinion. It felt like it really didn't feel like the way Flash's team should act, and it finally felt that way in this episode, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed how, like, it was, like, I felt a lot of emotion in this episode, whether it be with Barry, how he kind of just, is trying to give the city hope, and, he kind of blames himself, after everything that happened with, Ava and what she did, and he's trying to make it up to Iris and take her to all around the globe to these vacation spots, trying to make it up to her that, he didn't know she was pretty much gone for, like, the 3 months, and, I mean, he didn't know that, he didn't have his actual wife with him, and he didn't know it was me or Iris. So I really, like, we could really see him trying to make it up to her that he didn't realize it wasn't her, and he's trying to make it up to the city that he won't fail them again. And while he is just trying to wrap things up really quick with, with Abracadabra, he thinks it's all, set and done, when, Caitlin slash, Frost, and, Vibe slash, I don't know what his new name is, because he has, like, the robot things now as his Vibe things, but I love how, like, since he thought, they caught him easily, or didn't catch him easily, but they caught him off guard, he just wants to take Iris to another vacation spot and get his mind off of everything. And we see how Iris isn't acting the same as she used to, because, she's going through trauma. I mean, she was gone for 3 months, and the Mirrorverse, she couldn't tell almost how long she was gone. And she felt frustrated, felt like she could never get out of the mirror dimension. So I really love seeing how, like, she's trying to cope and get back to, being, in her normal life and trying to adjust again. And that was really cool to see that. And I just really enjoyed the elements of this episode. And especially freaking, what's his, like the big, like, thing that popped up at the end or whatever, that, I forget what it was, but Bethany, what did they call it? All I could think of was Cronut. Like, that's not the name of the thing that, Abracadabra said, like, oh, you're gonna verse something down the line, and it's like I forget what it was. It was like, I forget what it is, but let me know down in the comments what, like, Abracadabra said, like, oh, in the future, you can't beat whatever. And I don't know if it's that big thing that showed up at the end that looked like, what did it look like from Mortal Kombat? It looked like Goro's sister, honest to God. I know Goro doesn't have a sister, but I thought they could be in the same family tree. It's called Cronarch. I don't know if that's supposed to be Cronarch, but if it was supposed to be Cronarch was squeezing the crap of the berry, trying to make Jimmy's come out of him. And let me tell you, bro, I was like, oh, that sucks, man. I thought she broke his spine almost. I was like, did she break his spine?
I think Cronarch is a boy.
Is that supposed to be... I thought that was a girl. No, like, because that... I couldn't tell. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. I couldn't tell. I'm assuming that... I thought it looked like a girl with the ponytail and like how, like, the 90s, like, the 80s workout gear on. I thought it was a girl for a second. I was like, okay, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that I don't know if that's supposed to be Cronarch or something, but that was straight out of the left field, which kind of made me laugh. I was not prepared for that. And the fact that it was very sad when, whatever that thing was killed Abracadabra, it made me sad a little bit. I mean, the whole scene where Barry's trying to stop him from doing it and really try to connect with him and try to get into his heart and make him understand that, everybody's lost people. And, you don't want to put that in your family's name, what you're going to do. And that just made me, like, I was getting emotional. I was like, damn, this is actually really inspiring and powerful that, we're getting these moments with Barry. And it feels like we're getting the old Flash back in a sense with some new elements. And I'm really, really happy about this. And the girl that plays Allegra said on her Instagram that, we're really going to love this season. And as far as I know, this was a great episode of the season 7. I'm really impressed. If they keep it up with this momentum and actually go the way I think they're going to go, this is going to be a great season. And that's exactly what I wanted. As of right now, I think the writers listen to us as fans. I mean, they should, because we're the ones watching it, and we're the ones invested, and we want the shows to be good, and that's why we give them our opinions, and we expect them to really kind of take that, because, I mean, you guys are making the show for us anyways. I mean, you guys want to know what our feedback is. If you want a successful show, and And it looks like they finally listened after the 4 seasons of The Flash that just weren't good. Like, in my opinion, or I guess 3 seasons, because I guess it was like 4, 5, 6, and this is 7. So 3 seasons of Flash that weren't good. So, I mean, if they keep it up with this momentum, guys, I think we might have another great season of Flash ahead. I mean, I hope we do, because this was a great episode. I can't wait to hear from you guys in the comments down below. I love talking to you guys in the comments. Again, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to my channel, put on those notifications, like this video, because it helps me know you guys like my content. And on top of that, guys, literally, we are at 243 on subscribers right now. I really, really, really want to get to 300 subscribers before the end of March. And I know we can do it, guys, with your help. So please join this family/community. And, you know, I started this channel, again, for people that are new to the channel, to spread love and positivity and motivation. Because, you know, life is short. Why not achieve your dreams and live a life to the fullest? No one's stopping you. Go get your dreams, guys. You know, you were put here on earth for a reason. You know, you're a special person. There's only one of you. And, you know, if you have a big dream, go for it. Simple as that. Just go for it. Don't let anybody stand in your way, and just achieve greatness. That's all I really want to say about that. But just, yeah, I would just love it, again, if you guys, you know, subscribe to the channel, because that would help me out a lot. And I love when this channel gets bigger / family, because you guys are just the best. You guys inspire me to keep, you know, making these videos, and keep inspiring me to keep, you know, achieving greatness. And, you know, and keep inspiring me to want me to achieve my dream. And, you know, you guys just make me the happiest person in the world, you know, talking to you guys in the comments and knowing that this family is getting bigger. And I really want to make a mark on YouTube where it shows that, you know, there's a lot of YouTube channels out in the world, and that, you know, don't spread motivation, and you know, and they like talking about one another and stuff like that, like other channels, and trying to bring people down. But I want to bring people up. I want to inspire people, and that's a mark I want to make on the world and on YouTube, that, you know, you don't have to bring anybody down to achieve greatness. And, you know, why, and what does that achieve, you bringing somebody down? Like, you want to build somebody up. You want to, I mean, we're all one big family on YouTube in general. Why not want to, you know, motivate one another and to achieve greatness and make this an awesome platform? So, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's just something that I never understood. So I wanted to come on here and achieve, you know, my dreams, and you know, spread my love and positivity and motivation to all you guys, and just share my love for pop culture and cinema, and just try to make a mark on the world. But I'm going to get going to Superman and Lois and make that review. So I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.